Yo, around 1 month ago, I decided to completely give up drinking caffeine. And for the first few days, it was tough. I experienced serious withdrawal symptoms, but after those cleared up, I started experiencing serious benefits. And if you guys regularly consume caffeine, you're definitely missing out on those benefits. But before I get to the benefits, let me just explain to you guys that I'm well aware that everyone or most people consume caffeine regularly. It's one of the most commonly used drugs on earth. Most people think that it just gives you energy and doesn't come at a cost. But just because everyone's doing it and thinks that, it doesn't mean it's true. Caffeine definitely comes at a cost. And the more you drink, the more tolerant you become to it. So you just need more and more caffeine to just feel normal. So once you become that addicted to it and that tolerant to it, the negatives just start outweighing the positives. And that's what I started to see. At first, I only needed 1 cup of coffee and I was good for the rest of the day. And then once I became tolerant to that, after that 1 cup wore off, I started experiencing headaches, lower energy, crashes, and then I needed another cup to keep going. And this cycle continued until I was drinking like 3 cups of coffee per day. So I had to take a step back and realize that I don't want to keep on adding more caffeine to my diet every single day. So I decided to completely stop. The first couple of days were terrible. I had no energy. I could not focus whatsoever. I actually started taking naps for a few days, and not just short naps. I'm talking like 2-hour naps. And this is coming from someone that never takes naps because I legit could not stay awake. I could not function. This goes to show how dependent we are on caffeine if you consume it regularly. And so after the withdrawals passed, the first benefit I realized was that my sleep improved drastically. I was now sleeping throughout the entire night with no problems, not waking up at all. I woke up feeling extremely rested. My body felt a lot better and more recovered. This is because that caffeine stays in your system for a super long time. So even if you don't drink caffeine right before you go to bed and you don't think you feel the effects of it, the caffeine is still in your body. So it affects your ability to go into deep sleeps. So if you're consuming caffeine regularly every single day, you probably haven't had a deep sleep in a while. So once you come off of this, you'll start experiencing real good sleeps. The next thing I noticed was that my energy levels were just consistent throughout the entire day. Now, we think that caffeine gives you a lot of energy at no cost, but it actually just steals your energy from later in the day and gives it to you now. So that's why you feel that stimulating boost of energy. And then once that wears off, you crash. And then once you experience the crash, you probably get a headache or you probably feel super tired. And that's why we start drinking another cup of coffee to just keep our levels afloat. But once you detox your system from caffeine completely, your energy levels feel completely high and fine throughout the day. It's just because we've got that addiction and we feel like it's normal to crash throughout the day, but it's not. It's only like that because we're literally withdrawing from caffeine and the caffeine is leaving our system. So yeah, once you stop caffeine, your energy levels will be a lot better and more sustainable. I'm now able to work throughout the day without any cups of coffee. The next thing I noticed is headaches. Headaches are gone completely. I used to experience headaches because I think it was after I drank coffee, and as I became more tolerant to it, the effects started lasting less time. So after I drank it, like 2 hours later, it started wearing off, and then I started experiencing headaches. And to make those headaches go away, I needed another cup of coffee. But this went away completely when I stopped drinking caffeine. Another thing is the more caffeine you drink, caffeine actually raises your cortisol, so it gives you more stress and anxiety. And we both know that those things are not good for you. Because think about it, caffeine literally makes you jittery, you're anxious, you're thinking all over the place. But without it, you just become so much more calm. Like no anxiety, no stress, you just do what you have to do. You're just calm at all times. Now, I don't know if I'll ever go back to drinking coffee. At least not right now, because I'm still young, so I think my energy levels are fine. Maybe when I get older, I'll need to start using it when I have to do more exerting tasks. But right now I'm young, my energy levels are fine. So if you're also young and you feel like a lack of energy, it could be due to the excessive caffeine intake that we all do. Like, there's so many things that we can consume caffeine in. There's caffeine in coffee, pre-workout, soda, chocolate, tea. Everyone just drinks too much caffeine, and it's probably causing your energy levels to be lower than they should normally be. So definitely try the no caffeine. I recommend it. And I saw another study that if you want to use caffeine, because obviously it has its benefits, it does give you a stimulating boost of energy for a specific amount of time. But then when it wears off, you'll definitely crash. So if you have a task that you want to do with high energy, that cup of coffee or pre-workout will definitely help you. But to consume regularly, like I said, the negatives start, like the amount you have to start consuming, the negatives start outweighing the positives, which is why you have to start using it more infrequently so you don't become dependent on it. I saw something that said that if you consume it every other day and not back-to-back days, then you won't become dependent on it. But once you consume it back-to-back days, your brain immediately starts building dependence to it. So at least but at first you have to completely get off of it so that your brain can reset to normal, and then you can start doing it every other day or just infrequently whenever you need that energy boost. But like I said, if you're someone that's consuming it every single day, it's probably not giving you the benefits you think it is, because you're drinking it just to feel normal. You know what I mean? Like, I feel the exact same as when I was drinking 3 cups of coffee per day now, and I drink 0. I hope that makes sense. But if this video helped you, like I said, don't take my word for it. Try it yourself. Go off of it and see how you feel. Experience the nice deep sleeps, the feeling recovered, the calmness, the elevated energy throughout the day. Experience it all for yourself. If this video helped you, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, I'll see you guys another day.